Alright, guys, Italy have just beaten Switzerland by 3 goals to 0, and they are looking very good, Italy. They look like they could potentially win it at this point. They've definitely been the best team performance wise in the tournament so far, in my opinion. I thought France and Germany, okay, they're both playing against very good teams because they both are very good teams, but they didn't play as well as Italy just have, and as they did last Friday against Turkey. Spain have looked average. England, don't really know yet. Croatia are a tough side, so I think we can give England the benefit of the doubt. Belgium, they beat Russia 3-0, so that's a good performance as well. But Italy are definitely better than I thought they were. And the goals today were really good goals. The first two coming from Manuel Locatelli. The first one was a really good team goal and an easy tap in for Locatelli. The second one, a good strike from Locatelli. It took a little deflection and went into the bottom corner. And the third one, a really good strike from Ciro Immobile. It was a really similar goal to the goal that Vladimir Smisa scored against AC Milan in the 2005 Champions League final. Um, but they are looking really good. I know Switzerland aren't exactly the biggest or greatest team to ever go on the international stage, really, but they're no laughing stock, really. Switzerland, they're a decent side. They usually make it to the knockout round, and at the moment, it looks like they might not. They need to win against Turkey to be sure of third place, with Wales beating Turkey earlier today, and it looks like Wales could be going through. Is it going to be Euro 2016 all over again? I think that Wales's team this year is almost an improvement on the one in 2016. Because I know a lot of the players like Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey, they're all 2 years older. You haven't got Ashley Williams at the heart of the defence. Um, but still, they've got a lot of good young players like Dan James. Um, I don't know if Connor Roberts is young, but he definitely didn't play at the 2016 tournament. He looked really good. He scored right at the end for Wales. And I still think Gareth Bale's as good as ever. I know he blazed that penalty miles over the bar. Danny Ward looks really good in goal for them. So they look like they're just as good as they were in 2016. But anyway, enough about that one. Back to Italy v Switzerland. Switzerland, I thought they performed a little bit better today than Turkey did on Friday against Italy. I thought 3-0 was a bit hard on them. But that's what Italy are. They're very clinical sides. They take their chances and they don't really need to create many of them. However, the one downside for Italy today, I don't know if this is going to be long term, short term, or whether he'll be back for the next game or out for a few games. But Giorgio Chiellini got injured about 5 minutes after he scored a goal but was disallowed by VAR. I thought it was probably fair to be disallowed because the ball had come up, and although he hadn't stuck his hand out to try and control it or anything, it has come up and hit his arm. So it's definitely unlucky for Chiellini, but it should be handball, and it was. But it was a good finish from him nonetheless. When it did come down to him, he struck it hard and low through the defenders. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted that it didn't stay 2-0 because I had that as my prediction down, so I've lost points in the predictions at work. But never mind. They took until the 88th minute as well to score the third. But Italian players, there's a few that are starting to stand out for me. Locatelli, definitely one of them. He looks like a baller, to be honest. Ciro Immobile up front, I never really rated him when he played for Dortmund. I haven't seen much of him when he's been at Lazio, and he still is now. He's been there for a few years now. I haven't seen much of him because they tend to be a team that don't get into the European places, and I don't really watch much Serie A football. I just follow basically what the Premier League teams are in. Who else? Spinazzola and Di Lorenzo look good. Di Lorenzo looks really calm on the ball. Spinazzola looks good going forward. Although the only downside to him is he's a left back, but he didn't look comfortable using his left foot. He always goes for his right foot. But so I mean that's not ideal, but you know it might be all right, I suppose. For England, I definitely would rather see a left-footed left back than a right-footed left back play. Yeah, so it looks like Italy are going to top the group. Technically, Wales could still finish above them if they beat them on their final group stage game. I think that's unlikely though, because although Wales they've done really well to get 4 points from 2 games, I don't think they'll be able to get anything from the final game. But I think they should be all right going through. Yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on today's game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, probably. What game's on tomorrow? Denmark v Belgium. And Denmark, I think with Denmark, it's obviously with the events that happened on Saturday, Eriksen collapsing, I think that there's no real pressure on them to perform really, or there shouldn't be anyway. But hopefully they can get something out of it. I mean it'd be nice to see them win after what a lot of the players have gone through over the past few days. Nothing against Belgium, by the way. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.